We're going to be in the Hudson. Brace for impact.
Miracle on the Hudson, U.S. Airways, Flight 1549. On January 15, 2009, Captain Chesley Sullenberger, the pilot of Flight 1549 departing from LaGuardia Airport in New York to Charlotte Douglas in Northern California, skillfully executed. Captain Sullenberger was very experienced and has had no incidents in his career so far. The assistance of First Officer Jeffrey Skiles had recently completed his training on the Airbus A320 and had through familiarity with various parts of the aircraft. Despite smooth conditions and passengers comfortably seated, as the plane climbed, Captain Sully exclaimed loudly that birds, a flock of migrating Canadian geese, had collided with the aircraft engines. Unfortunately, both engines failed, creating a terrifying noise and intense turbulence on the plane. The captain quickly declared an emergency to the control tower and stated that they needed to return to LaGuardia. The control tower prepared the conditions for the return of Flight 1549 within seconds, instructing the captain to head back to the airport runway. However, the captain announced a lack of speed and energy needed for the return to LaGuardia and had to perform a water landing in the Hudson River. Captain Sully took control of the aircraft and calmly asked Skiles to restart the engines and read the water landing checklist. The checklist, spanning 3 pages and designed for an altitude of at least 20,000 feet, equivalent to 6 kilometers, could only be partially executed due to the low altitude. The captain's first and last words to the passengers of Flight 1549 before the river landing were, "Captain speaking, brace for impact."
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
What?
In the end, Captain Sully managed to gently land the plane on the river. After the plane stabilized, its doors opened, and life vests fell into the water. Passengers retrieved life vests from under their seats and exited the plane. Some stood on life vests, some on the plane's wings, and others jumped into the Hudson River. In this skillful landing by Captain Sully, all 155 passengers and the crew of Flight 1549 remained unharmed. After this incident, Captain Sully and the crew were praised and hailed as heroes. The pilots gained worldwide recognition, Sully receiving a substantial advance for publishing a book about the event and retiring ahead of schedule. Really, those who were on Flight 1549 experienced breathtaking and challenging moments. How good it is that the flight crew managed to bring this flight to a safe conclusion. If you have had any strange flight experiences, share them in the comments. Thank you for watching the video until the end. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until the next video, goodbye.